You did not start OnlyFans because it's the funnest, best hobby you ever wanted to try. No, it's because you wanted to make money, and lots of it. So here's the raw truth. A lot of OnlyFans creators make a lot of stupid mistakes, very easy to fix mistakes, that really prevent them from getting to that 100K per month. And a lot of the big OnlyFans creators that you see online on Instagram and TikTok flexing their lifestyles, talking about the millions that they made off OnlyFans, they just simply avoid these mistakes. And these are the 5 stupid mistakes to avoid if you want to start making 6 figures per month on OF. If you consistently have leaks from your OF appearing on Google, big mistake. If you're starting to get some decent traffic over to your OF, but you've just got tons of leaks, videos, photos, I'm not just talking a regular photo, spicy photo, a quick little 3-second video. No, I'm talking full-length clips. And I know you probably don't want to go to Google to figure this out. And this is one of the very first things that we go ahead and fix with any creator that we work with. We say, do you know if you have leaks? The very first thing they say is, probably. I don't want to take a look. Once we go ahead and take a look, it's like, oh my God, there's a huge hole in your OF because there's full-length videos out there. The very first thing that any fan is gonna think once they see your content on social media and the fact that you're an OF creator is, this girl's OF name, OnlyFans leaks, boom, done. Now you've just lost probably, if I were to guess top of my head, 50-60% of your traffic. Fix the leaks, you're gonna see a huge change and help you to get to that 6 figs per month. Huge one, consistently getting bans on social media. Bans, restrictions. One day everything is working great. You're consistently leveling up. You're getting closer to 10, 20, 30, 50K. You're trying to get to 100K. Then overnight, because you weren't following the rules and regulations of social media platforms, all of your traffic is gone. You have pretty much just shot yourself in the foot. And we've had plenty of creators that once we start working with them, they say, look, before, like a month ago, 2 months ago, I had an account with 1 million followers. Banned, restricted, I can't get it, now I gotta make a new account. They gotta start from scratch. It's the most demoralizing thing ever. And we've heard this countless times from accounts at 50,000 followers, 100,000 followers, and like I mentioned, up to 1 million followers. So if you look at this statistic right here, this was, I'm probably gonna forget the exact month, but I think it was in September or August of 2025, 600,000 accounts were removed by Meta. And then if you fast forward to March 2025, when AI automation started scaling up and the bans and restrictions that were happening, it is very important that you're not being dumb with the content that you're posting. Sure, it might be working right now, but you do not want to wake up tomorrow and poof, your account is gone. So think about the clothing you're wearing, what you're doing with your body, and prevent the ban. And one of the best options is create backups, 2 to 3 minimum backup accounts where you're actually posting some of your content over there just so that you have a following so you don't have to start from scratch if you lose your big account. And if you're a creator that's seriously trying to scale your income so that you can live that lifestyle that you see the girls bragging about on Instagram, then good news, we're offering right now free 30-minute consultations. You can check either the link in the description or the link in the first pinned comment. We're a full-scale professional agency, not one of those guys that just watched a couple Andrew Tate videos and said, oh, you know what, this seems like a great idea. No, we're actually serious about business and serious about helping you scale. So if you're looking for that assistance to really help you break through on OnlyFans, again, check the link in the description or the first pinned comment. And this one is huge. If your OF page is only there to sell spicy photos, spicy videos, and that's it, I'm sorry, you're not gonna be getting to 6 figures a month. You don't want to just sell nudes. What you want to sell is an experience. People get to your page, the first thing they say is, this is, wow, this is exactly what I was talking about. Not just because they get to see you without your clothes or because they get the chance to purchase some of your spicier content, but it's an immersive experience. There's branding behind it. The first photos that they see are teasing. There's different aspects to it. We've worked with creators in the past, very beginner creators. This was probably about a year ago. And once we got over to their OF, their social media was banging. I'm like, all right, this OF page is gonna be great. I get over there and it's just like a bunch of Snapchat style selfies, just like kind of half nude. I'm like, this is basic. Compared to your social media presence, I get over here and it's just bland and boring. There was no experience, there's no branding. For example, when you go to watch a scary movie, you don't just go to waste 2 hours of your time. You go to feel scared. This is the same thing with an OF page. You want to sell the experience. This is what separates small creators to big creators. You're gonna have to read through the words that I'm saying here because this is a complex topic, but I'm gonna give you an example. There are certain fans that are termed in the industry, they're called whales. These are huge, huge spenders. They could spend $10,000. They could spend $50,000, hundreds of thousands of dollars. There's even been cases of millions and millions of dollars because they get that experience, the true girlfriend experience. And that's what you wanna sell. When a follower goes from your social media over to your OF page, they wanna feel like, this feels like it's just for me. It's not just like posting all of these like super photo shoot types of photos and videos. It's more personal, it's branded, it feels like an experience. The girlfriend experience is what you need to do in addition to the chatting team. Now I'm gonna explain something that seems obvious, but it's not. If you can't consistently make more money than you did the month previously and continuously go up, you're not gonna get to 6 figures a month. So let me bust the myth for you. It's not just all of a sudden gonna happen in 1 month. It could take you a year. It could take you 8 months. It depends on your social following, how good you are at driving traffic over to your OF page. So how do you continuously get it to keep going up and up? Your following, your income, the main thing, having your fans turn on the damn rebill. I've seen creators, when we were about to start working with them, we check under the hood, take a look at their OF, and the rebill rate is at 8%. You cannot grow with a rebill rate of 8%. And it was very obvious. Went to the page, took a look at it, boom, I know why. There's no experience. This is nothing new. You're competing. You're competing against some of the top creators in the world, especially for attention. Each one of these fans that you get follow about 4 to 5, if not more, it depends on how big of a gooner they are, that look the exact same as you. So you need to stand out. And this is where most creators screw up. They think the only thing they got to do is just have great socials, drive a bunch of traffic, have a few photos and videos on their OF page, and boom, it's done. But really, there's 2 forms of marketing that you need to do. The first one, the obvious one, social media marketing, so you can get people over to your OF. The second marketing that you need to think about is marketing inside of your OF. Are you posting on your stories consistently? Are you dropping teasing photos of the mass PPV that you're gonna be sending in 3 days? Are they high quality photos? Are they carousels? Are you telling a story when it comes to your posts? In your chatting, are you sending them new free teasing content that's not on your feed? It constantly needs to be fresh. It constantly needs to be new. This is what's going to give those fans of yours that actually use their hard-earned money to go to your OF page to stay, turn on rebill, because they know something new is always coming, something is interesting. Either it's a pool scene, a shower scene, a fireplace scene, a living room scene, a kitchen scene, a workout scene, whatever it could be. You got to keep it creative. You got to keep it fresh. Keep the following that you're getting from the traffic that you're doing marketing on social media, and you're going to start seeing that income go up consistently. And here's the last one. If you can't consistently make high quality, high volumes of content weekly, you're not going to hit 100K. I'm sorry to say. So I'm going to give you 2 examples. Back in the day when we first started, we started taking on a lot of newbie creators, okay? We'd explain to them how much content that they needed to put out, and they'd get out maybe 1 video per day. Sometimes it'd be 1 post every 2 to 3 days on their Instagram, 1 post every week on their TikTok, and then they would go like, "What? Why am I not making money?" And we try to explain, like, you need to get volume out. All of your content is bland. The angles are boring. Nothing really screams, I need to pay attention to this. We would help them, we would coach them, we would explain, this is what you need to do. You need to look at this creator. Look at this creator on Instagram. Look at how much she's posting. Look how often she's posting. Look how interesting the content is. You need to follow that. We broke down how to create content, different formats of content. It just didn't work. And this is one of the reasons we don't work with small-time creators. Some people just don't get it. Now, on the other hand, now we work with great creators that are able to put out 5 posts daily, if not up to 7, 8, 9 pieces of content. And it's no problem for them. Traffic is no problem. And it's high quality content. 50,000 views minimum, 100,000, 500,000 views, sometimes up to 1 million. This is the difference. We don't need to tell them what's good content, how often to post. It needs to be automatic. If you don't get this, then I'm sorry. You will never make 6 figures per month. And look, if you're looking for an all hands-on, done-for-you agency, you're a solid creator that puts out great content on social media, you've already been an established creator on OF, and you're looking for a professional team of experts to handle everything business-wise, to help you with the branding on the OF page, to give you ideas for content for social media, whether you need it or not, it's there, to help with the best chatting in the game, to optimize everything on your OF profile and help you to scale, to bring you to that 6 figures per month. Then my agency is currently accepting new clients. You'll find the link either in the description or the first pinned comment. We'll go over a free 30-minute consultation. If we feel like you're a great fit, we'd love to work with you. Look, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button down below, and also be sure to subscribe for more free OF advice.